Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Here is my QR code tutorial for home where there's always a way to connect. This is my Eclipse version using Ecal software. My other video is with the Silhouette Studio software. All right, so first things first, you have to go online and get your QR code. So the first thing you're going to do is click Safari or Google or Chrome or Mozilla or whatever it is that you use. You're going to type in this nice little code or this nice little website, address, qrcode.tec-it.com/ you don't have to have the en. I'll prove it to you. You can just do it without the en and it brings you up to the website. The next thing you do when you get here is you're going to actually scroll down on the left hand side and you're going to go to the Wi-Fi choice. You're going to put in your authentication. Yeah, I said that wrong. It's either WP or WPA. Your modem will actually have this information on it. Then you put in your network name, like if it's, for us, a little family, stuff like that. And then your password, and then you'll hit enter or refresh. When you do that, it's going to generate your new code over here. Okay, so I didn't generate anything, so it's not doing it for me. But anyway, I have already. Then you click download. If you're in Safari, you can go up and check your downloads and it'll be right there. Okay, so there's mine. All right, so now we need to go ahead and open this up and trace it in Ecal. So we're going to come up to our trace window. We're going to click trace. We're going to choose an image. We're going to go into our downloads and we're going to scroll down to where the Q's are going to be. Please excuse my mess. I have to clean up my folders. I'm going to click QR code and I'm going to open it. Okay, there it is. I'm going to hit update preview. That actually looks pretty good to me, so I'm not even going to mess with these numbers. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Now here is something that I've noticed with Ecal, and I don't know if it's just Ecal or what, but it's a little perturbing to me, and this is one of the reasons why I'm currently looking to go just using the Silhouette because of the software. It's honestly not so much about the machine, it's the software, because the Eclipse is a great machine. Anyway, this is what I'm going to show you. So far this is grouped, and that's fine. So I'm just going to right click on it and I'm going to ungroup it. This is where my problem comes in. Here's one copy, click. Here's 2 copies, click. Here's 3 copies, click. Here is 4. It won't let you go so far. 4 copies. Okay, so there's 4 copies of this QR code, and each one of them is a little bit fatter and fatter and fatter. So you have to figure out which one, you think will be the best one for you. As I look, I particularly think that this one is the best one. So I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to delete this one. Now, that's a really important step, because if you do not do that and you send this to your cutter, it's going to cut that thing over and over and over again 4 times, and you're going to have like a gazillion pieces missing, and it's a pain in the butt. Trust me, been there, done that. So we don't want to do that. So now we have our QR code nicely, I'm going to undo that, nicely traced. First thing, to make it smaller, make sure you hit shift so you don't lose your proportions. Okay, so I'm going to kind of put it up here. Now, next thing I am going to do, not that I don't trust you people, but it's just smart. So I'm actually going to go ahead and place that there. Okay, now I want to create my words. So I'm going to go ahead and come up to text. I'm going to type H, and then I'm going to hit text again over here, and I'm going to hit M and E. I want to change my font, so I'm going to come over here to font, and I'm going to choose Georgia. Georgia's one of my go-to fonts. Georgia Bold, yeah. Georgia Bold. Okay, so now I have my fonts here. I'm going to go ahead and kind of put them close and try to, there we go. That looks about right. I might have to make them a little bit smaller. Yeah, it's close. Look at there. I'm good. Okay, so if I don't want to have to do them twice, I just shift and click me and then H and wait a minute. There we go. Now they're both connected. I'm going to make them a little bit smaller. Looks about right. And then I'm going to actually select all 4 items. I'm going to come over to my align window and I'm going to let me see. I always mix up which one. I may have to redo it if I hit the wrong one, but let me try this one. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to vertically align them so that they're all evenly across. There we go. Now if I wanted to, I can space this a little bit because it's a little close for me. So there we go. That's better. Okay, so we have home. That's all set. And the next thing I want to do is add my little bottom sentence there, down here, where there is always a way to connect. Now this, I do not want in Georgia. I want to mix it up a little. So I'm going to come up here to my chalkboard because I think that's pretty cute. Now I'm going to make it smaller. And I'm going to move it up. I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller and a little bit shorter. And there you have it. There is your title with your barcode, your words, all that fun. Guys, the weeding on this isn't too bad. I would suggest, if you have the chance, to go in with a rectangle maybe just to frame it a little. Obviously we want that to go in the back. Bring to back. Yeah, it's not going to let me. Let's take the color out of it and then we can see it. Okay, so you want that rectangle in the back, and either that, actually you don't even need a rectangle now that I think about it. You can just, if you just want to cut a couple lines, so like just draw a couple lines. Just so that that cuts a little, so it's easier to weed. Something like that. I'm not that great at that stuff, so if you have a better way to weed better, go ahead. But it's really not too bad. I've weeded 3 of them now, so it's not too bad. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you like, and we'll see you next time.